Hi, my name is Debbie. This short video is to help you use Careerpilot to find out more about your post-16 options. Careerpilot is a free website with lots of information on jobs, qualifications, and it can be used to help you find out more about your skills and interests. And this might help you with your future career planning. There are two parts to the site. There's the information part, which is found on the homepage, and there's also the career tools. And the career tools allow you to save what you've been looking at for when you come back to Careerpilot at a later date. You can tag your preferred subjects, your preferred job sectors, and you can record information there from quizzes that you might do on the site. When you fill in your career tools, you will build up a report, and this report can be useful to share with your supporters. These might be your parents, careers advisors, or teachers. So the first thing I would advise you to do when using Careerpilot is to start finding out more about yourself. So on the home page, there's a Start With You section. And if you click on Start With You, there's lots of activities that can allow you to find out more about your future choices. You might have decided what you already want to do, but you can find out more about those choices. Or if you are really unsure about what to do, this is a really good place to start. There are some quizzes to help you get started. These can be job sector quizzes, so where you can find out about the types of jobs that you might be suited to. Personality quiz, where you can find out more about your personality type. You might decide to start with a subject. And this is where, if you're choosing to do A-levels, you can start finding more about those subjects and where those subjects might lead in the future. You might decide to complete the Pre-16 skills map. And this is a quiz that allows you to identify the skills that you've built up as you've gone through school, and it allows you to link those skills to jobs and maybe see where your skills might fit. There's also a qualifications ladder. And so you can look at the qualifications and see what your next steps are and the choices that you could take. So in the quizzes to get started section, there's a job sector quiz. And this is really useful, particularly for those people who are unsure as to what job they might be headed for in the future. You simply go along, filling in the various things that you think you would like to do within a job. And at the end, the quiz will give you some ideas of job sectors you might like to look at in further detail. When you look at job sectors, they're split into 3 different subsections, and you simply click on the ones that you are interested in. And when you click into those subsections, there'll be individual information on job profiles. And the job profiles will tell you all about how you get into that particular job, the salary, the working hours, and what you might expect to do if you work in that particular job. On each of these job sectors as well, there's the ability to tag it. So if you click on the plus sign, that will then be saved within your career tools for when you revisit Careerpilot in the future. If you decide to fill in the Pre-16 skills map, you go along and you simply tick all the things and the experiences that you've had during your school. And when you filled this out, this will then give you some skills that you've achieved and might highlight some of the skills that perhaps you need to develop. And when you look at the job profiles, the skills that you've obtained will be shown alongside the skills required for that particular job. So again, all the time showing you what you might be suited to in the future. And when you're choosing your post-16 options, it's important to think about the subjects you might enjoy, but also what those subjects might lead to. So if you click on Start with a subject, you'll be able to go in and look at all the different subjects that might be available for you to study, and you can go in and see more about where those jobs might lead, or the types of university courses that you might study, having studied those subjects at A-level, or the apprenticeships or vocational courses that might be linked to those particular subjects. So just a reminder as to what your options are at the end of year 11. So you've just finished your GCSEs or your vocational courses, and that's level 2. So now you're making the choice as to what you might do at level 3. And the options are A-levels, T-levels or vocational courses, or an apprenticeship. So it's really that level of detail that you're looking to choose next. And then on, you might choose to go on to further education or higher education, and that's people who then go on to college or university or higher apprenticeship. But it's really time now to start thinking about what you might do at level 3. Sometimes if you do something that you've not studied before, it might be that you have to do start at level 1 or level 2, and that will be quite obvious when you start looking at the college courses. So if you go onto Careerpilot and you click on Explore Your Options, you can simply go onto Choices at 16 and you can find out more about all these different options. So there's information on all those 3 different areas where you could go into, and there's more information about help, where you can find help with choosing your post-16 options. And all the time, if you remember that if you tag or save things that you do on Careerpilot, that will be shown in this report, which again you can share with your teachers, career advisors, or parents. And that report can move up each year. So my advice is to use Careerpilot to find out more about yourself. That might give you more information about what you might choose to do in the future, but also use Careerpilot to find out more about your options, and all the time make sure you use your supporters. Good luck.